I'd like to kindly introduce our first speaker for the afternoon. Sharon will now enlighten us on the exceptional parenting our two special guests provided. Please welcome Sharon.
Can't read now.
Well, first of all, I can't read my notes because I don't have my glasses. So, what I want to say about my mom and dad, first of all, is I want to thank everybody for coming today and making this a really special day for my mom and dad. I want to thank my brother and his family for coming from Georgia, and our friends. When my sisters and my brother were really young, the Gordon was really happy that you guys came. Anyway, what I remember is, can you not hear me?
No, yeah.
What I remember is, with my mom, is that she always had my hair fixed pretty. Whoa, thank you. I lose everything, so it's not unusual for me to lose my glasses. Anyway, my mom always had my hair fixed well. My hair was long, she always braided it. Either was crisscross on top of my head or round down on the sides. Rags for long curls when I had long hair. She always had me dressed well, all of us. She sewed for all of us. And I remember taking me to ballet and tap dancing. And that was hard for me because there was a special student in the class and it was not me. So I always felt like the teacher liked her better than me. And I was always crying. But anyway, we continued on that road. Then my mom would take me to accordion lessons, and that was also fun. Then when I got into junior high, I didn't want to wear the same clothes because you don't do that 2 days in a row. So Mom said, well then you're going to have to learn how to sew if you can't wear your clothes twice. So Mom taught me how to sew, and I made my clothes. My mom and I made my wedding dress and all my girls' dresses for my wedding. Those are the main things that I remember about Mom. We got older, we played bingo together, we bowled together when I had kids in school, and recently we've gone to the Indian casinos together. So we've had a good life together. What I remember about my dad, when I was really little, he used to take me for rides on the motor scooter. And I just remember hanging on, standing up, going through Newhall, riding on the motor scooter, over across the track, visit a friend whom I can't remember his name. We did that a lot together. And then I always went motorcycle riding with my dad. When my brother and I, Russell, were young, I don't remember if Julie and Joan were old enough at this time, but Dad used to take us for walks downtown Newhall. And first we'd stop by the Bamboo Inn, thank you, Russell. We'd stop by the Bamboo Inn and get chocolate ice cream cones, and then we'd go for a walk all the way downtown and then back up. My dad and I, and then when my dad got into the TV business, I used to go on service calls with him once in a while in the evening time. And then sometimes when he'd get back from work, it would be late, and he'd come in and wake me up and say, you want to go to Saugus Cafe for a piece of pie? And I said, sure. Always wanted to go to Saugus Cafe with my dad. So those were fun times with my dad. And I just think my mom and dad are wonderful people, and I think we're very, very blessed to have them for all this time. And I just want to thank Mom and Dad for being there for us, always encouraging us, and not putting us ever down, and I'm thankful for that. That's what I have to say about my mom and dad.
A wonderful man named Russell is now going to shed some light on great casseroles, telescopes, Mr. Riddlebarger, and broom handles, and a short story entitled, What's All That Noise Down on Riverside Drive, number 11732, and the Skinny Midget Shower.
Sharon lost her glasses. I lost my nose.
That must be related.
Oh, hey. Hey! Woo! I know it was around here Like Sharon, I want to thank all of you for being here today. It's really a very special day for us to be able to honor our mom and dad and dear friend. Very special for Butchie to be here and his brother and sister, Mary Ann and Jimmy. They were among my very best friends when I was real little. I hung around with Butchie a lot. My kids have many, many stories about Butchie and their papa and what have you. But anyway, thank you.
Louder, louder.
I've got a foghorn voice.
That's good.
That's Butch. That's what he named my voice. So that's fine. But anyway, thanks for being here today. I feel like I've been very, very blessed. Okay, that better. I feel like I've been very, very blessed to have my mom and dad around for 90 years and to have them as my parents. I've really enjoyed having both of them, and it's just been really great for me and the sisters. And so I just had a few things to say. First about my mom, first for bringing me into the world. I wasn't the easiest kid to raise, I know that. Mr. Riddlebarger was the principal, and my mom had a long talks with Mr. Riddlebarger, and I spent a lot of time up in Mr. Riddlebarger's office. So much so, in fact, that the first year of second grade that I went through was in Mr. Riddlebarger's office, so I had to go the second year in second grade. But anyway, I remember my mom being an excellent cook, somebody that fixed extraordinary tuna fish casseroles was my very favorite, and she was always very willing to fix that for me up until just the last few years whenever I'd come out to visit. It was a little bit more difficult for her to do that, but she always fixed me a tuna casserole whenever I'd come out to visit, which I appreciated very much. She was somebody that the broom handle deal was, that was another one of those deals with the little boy that was kind of hard to get a hold of at times to give a spanking to. And she'd have to chase me around, and I'd usually end up under my bed, and the broom handle would follow me, trying to get me out and rouse me out from under there. I was pretty hard to pull out, but she'd eventually get me out by threatening to have my dad spank me when I got home, so that usually got me out from under the bed. But anyway, and then I also remember Mom especially always willing to take me around places, haul me around. She did a lot of hauling of me. I remember a special event was when I was building a telescope when I was a teenager. She took me all the way down, I think it was to San Diego, was it, or Long Beach, somewhere down there, to get a special lens that I needed for my telescope. So she spent a lot of time and was always willing to take me places when I didn't have a car. So I always remember that about her. So I have those fond memories to hold on to because of that. She made a doll for my first girlfriend, a handmade doll. Can't remember her name now. But anyway, whoever it was, Lynn Norman. She made me a doll take up there to give to her as a gift. And I thought that was really nice, and I was real proud to give that doll to Lynn. But anyway, it wasn't easy to raise 4 kids. I mean, 4 girls and a boy. You know, it's a pretty tedious thing to do. Judy and I have learned that, especially Judy. It's hard for a mom to take care of all the things that moms have to take care of. So I hope to raise 5 kids would be a difficult thing to do, but she did a good job. Always made clothes for us, knitted a lot of things, made special sweaters for me when I went into the Army. I remember one time she came over and she had a shawl on, and Judy commented on how beautiful the shawl was, and she took it off and gave it to Judy. It was Judy's birthday, I think, was it? And she just gave it to her. And I thought that was a kind thing to do. So anyway, I've been blessed to have my mom, and love you, Mom. And you're very special. And then about my dad. Well, my dad was always giving me motorcycle rides also. And I remember very well the walks that we'd go uptown. And the Bamboo Inn and the ice cream and all like that. A lot of fond memories of my dad. But I was going to talk about some more current things about my dad. Anybody been over to his house before? At 11732 Riverside Drive? Anybody been to my dad's house at night? It's a little different place. A normal place, to say the least. I guess there's considerable noise of various sorts down there. One of the stories that I heard, I didn't witness this myself, but I heard this from somebody. It might have been my dad. And there was a cat that decided to get up on the front porch at 2:30 in the morning. And that was a very big mistake for that cat. And but I'm going to tell that story in a minute. I'm going to talk about the shower first. I guess it was about 6 years ago. I was staying with my dad, and I was going to take a bath, but he said the bathtub didn't work. I think he replumbed the plumbing from the bathtub to the shower. I'm not really sure. But anyway, as I looked at the shower, it looked rather small, and I was kind of wondering how I was going to get in. And if I got in, would he have to call 911 to have me surgically removed out? Because it was a rather small shower. So this time when I came, I lost a little bit of weight because I figured I had 3 choices. I could either stay the weight I was and chance getting stuck, or I could lose a little bit of weight and probably be able to get out, or I could stink. So I decided I think I'll just lose a little bit of weight, which I did. Unfortunately, some new fixtures found their way inside the shower. There was a hanging wire basket of some sort with a bunch of stuff. There was a stool, there was some other things. So it was kind of crowded in there anyway. So then that was all right. I fit in okay. I turned on the spigots, expecting water to come out of the shower head, but there wasn't a shower head. The water came out on my feet. So I looked up, and there was a hose clamp on something. There was a shower type thing you hold. But when you want to have a wash rag in this hand, put soap in this hand, so you go like this and wash. It has nothing to do with this, except dropping. So while my feet and everything are getting clean, I'm doing this number. But then when I bent down to get it, my butt hit the shower door. It flew open, which was a good thing, because the light then came on. I forgot to tell you about the light. When you go in the bathroom, he has a motion detector light. And this time when you're in the main bathroom, when you get in the shower and close the door, there's no motion to keep the light on, so you can take the shower in the dark. But when I knocked the door open, the door made motion, turned on the light, so I could see what it was. So I managed to get a shower. The first time I came out, I had to settle for just washing my head. I had to get out of the shower and wash my head. But anyway, to the noise about the cat.